true.
All right, but let's go to Justin Herbert because I do want to talk about that really, really quick. He's the biggest fraud in the NFL.
That's a bold statement.
I have no problem saying that. The fact that he was the second favorite quarterback last year to be the MVP is fucking absurd.
Dude.
The fact that he was in the conversation again this year is fucking absurd. If you put, I would go ahead and say 10 of the other quarterbacks in the NFL in that offense with those weapons, this Chargers team probably has maybe one loss. Welcome back to the TFM Bet Show. Monday Night Football.
What a game that was. Holy shit.
I mean, I don't even think you could have written that in a script.
Honestly, I'm glad we didn't watch a second of it. We were at the Mavs game together, watching them just absolutely destroy the Suns. But, yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to witness the garbage, first 30 minutes of that game, dude.
And can we just, on the couch, look each other in the eyes and admit, to me, that it was the Saints +3?
It was always the Saints. But, like I said, leave Meemaw at the door. Take the Bucks to win. They won.
But Meemaw was at the door.
Oh, Meemaw was...
For Bucks money line.
Oh, my goodness, dude. I mean, Tom just did what Tom does best. Just drove down the field last drive of the game and got the dub.
But this is my thing. Like, why can't that ever just happen every game? The underdog covers what the money line hits.
Squares grub, sharps grub. Everybody's happy.
It's a Thanksgiving table of grubbing. Everyone's getting what they want, But no, that game was crazy, dude.
Do you realize I think our Prize Picks entry was almost looking like a full fade? But Tom Brady came through with that last second touchdown to go over.
Oh, my God.
And Godwin caught a few catches on that drive to go over his receptions. Mike Evans sold with 1 yard short. Classic. And what was the other leg? Kamara.
I mean, Kamara was just ill-advised.
Yeah, that was force.
That was ill-advised. That was I'm going to take the best player in the Saints and hope he has a good game.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
It was always Taysom Hill for his tutty. What are we doing, man?
Yeah, we have to be so much better.
Can we be better?
No, we have to be better. Like, it's getting to the point now where we have to be better.
Dude, I take a tight end every fucking primetime game. The second I hop off the train, can we be better?
Yeah, I know. We need to be better. We need to, like, I don't even know what to say, but Mike Evans, though, dude, you sold so many bags, dude. You had a kid sweating his heart out for $60,000 if you just get in the end zone. You had PP entries all across the country relying on your yards that you came up one short on. You had Bucks fans everywhere begging for a legacy game against the Saints. Nowhere to be found, dude.
Nowhere to be found, bro. He soared under his receptions. But for those who don't know, I made this TikTok about this kid that had a last leg in his 10-leg parlay, $300 to win $63,000 in the last leg of this parlay was Mike Evans to score. He was at the game. He told his boss he's got a family emergency, can't make it to work.
You just blew his spot
Flew to fucking Tampa for this game to collect bags. And holy shit, the amount of times that Mike Evans should have had a touchdown, dude, he was speechless. I was speechless for him. I felt so bad. Because he told me he wanted me to ride it. And I'm like, bro, are you sure? Are you sure you want me to ride
Hey,
this?
man, you know my reputation.
Please, don't put this on me if it don't hit. And he's like, bro, fuck everybody else. Lock it in. I need you riding with me. So I rode. I put a unit on it. I put another half unit on him to score the first touchdown. God damn it, dude. I felt so bad for him. Sick.
That's the part of the TV show where it cuts to him in the stadium crying, looking at his phone with your face on the screen. And it goes, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Dude, I fell for him. And I asked him after the game, I was like, bro, how are you feeling, man? He goes, I'm already loading up the next one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of my guy now.
No,
I feel like I want him in my corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like that.
We need to find out his next parlay for this weekend.
Sure. Oh,
and we should ride with him.
For sure.
And just mush that one too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around. But what I did want to talk about though with that game is, obviously we always talk about from the betting perspective, but as fans, I feel like this game was something I was interested in terms of Bucks fans' perspectives, Saints fans' perspectives. Firstly, I wanted to talk about, as a Bucks fan, you got to be sitting there going, dude, what the fuck are we doing? We're at home playing the dog water Saints with Andy Dalton. Tom Brady divorced his wife to get here. What are we doing?
Dude, I mean,
it takes a last-second drive from Tom Brady to get a win out of that game? As a Bucs fan, dude, I'm sitting there going, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Why
did you leave your wife? Why did you leave your wife? Why did you leave your wife? Just call it quits, man.
You can't ever call him out, or you can't ever count him out. He's just the GOAT, bro.
But if you're a Bucs fan, you're sitting in that stadium, are you not going, dude, we are not going to make a run this year. We're not.
I mean, you always are kind of, you're never out of it with him under center, bro. Like, he's unbelievable. And I just knew he wasn't going to drop that game, bro. Even though it was 13-3 the entire game, I was like, there's just no way this is about to happen. And sure enough, it did.
But you knew it was going to happen. We were watching it on an iPhone in the lobby of my apartment.
Yeah.
And with the doorman, who I think was a Bucs fan because he was like definitely invested in the Bucs, but I couldn't tell what was going on. So that was like, I mean, you knew it was coming, dude. Once he was finding Julio Jones and getting, like, once he was in the red zone.
Where was that the whole rest of the game, bro? It's like, oh, let's flip the switch. Let's try and win this game now.
Which is like my point as Bucs fans. Like, I'd be frustrated. I think Bucs fans have every right to be frustrated. I'd be frustrated if I was them. You know, this is supposed to be, Tom Brady made a whole stink about this season.
I mean, as somebody who has a large financial investment pending on Tom fucking Brady, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed and upset with how he's performed this fucking season.
But huge for the goat whale, too.
That's not going to cut it, bro. I needed 4 every game the rest of the fucking way.
Wow.
Yeah. So now I need 5 every game for the goat whale to have.
Dude, that's dead. That's dead.
Dead. I mean, what's more shocking is that fucking Herbert is almost just as chalked as Brady.
Which, all right. I want to talk about Saints fans, and then I want to talk about that for a second. Because I have some feelings about Justin Herbert. But really quick, Saints fans, are you pissed that Andy Dalton's starting? Not that you're a Saints fan, but as a Saints fan, if I put myself in their shoes, I'm pissed that Andy Dalton's starting.
Why? Who else is supposed to be starting?
Jameis Winston.
Isn't he hurt?
No, he's healthy now.
He's healthy. Why is he
He
not
lost
playing?
his job to the injury. That was his whole point. He was like, the golden rule is you never lose your job to an injury. And he lost his job to an injury.
Wow. I mean, what? Andy Dalton's outperforming Jameis Winston?
No shot. That's my point. Like, he still lost that game yesterday. If I'm a Saints fan, dude, I want them to blow everything up. Everything up.
I mean, the team's kind of in shambles. They should just tank.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But, like, I'd rather them tank with Jameis.
Yeah, true.
All right, but let's go to Justin Herbert because I do want to talk about that really, really quick. He's the biggest fraud in the NFL.
That's a bold statement.
I have no problem saying that. The fact that he was the second favorite quarterback last year to be the MVP is fucking absurd.
Dude.
The fact that he was in the conversation again this year is fucking absurd. If you put, I would go ahead and say 10 of the other quarterbacks in the NFL in that offense with those weapons, this Chargers team probably has maybe 1 loss.
That is such a bold take. Herbert is a wagon, bro.
But he's not.
Dude.
How many times have you put the fucking Chargers in the surgical 6 and they lose it? I mean, how many times is he an underdog where he should be a favorite and he loses? How many times when he's got a fully healthy, weaponized offense and he comes in and everyone goes, this is the Chargers team, that's for real, does he get fucking punked, dude?
It's not necessarily on Herbert more than that fucking awful defense they have.
It's not an awful defense.
Their rush defense is horrendous. It's terrible. Any running back against the Chargers, over fucking fantasy score, over yards, anytime touchdown score.
Are we going to compare it to, I don't know, the Chiefs defense, who's also not great?
I would take
but has a quarterback
defense.
like Pat Mahomes, who's actually legit. And the fact that those two are put in the same conversation ever is absurd to me.
Dude, every time those two play, yeah, Mahomes always wins, but it's always a one-possession game. It's always a close
because
game.
the Chiefs have just as bad of a defense.
But
Pat Mahomes is out here Super Bowl contending with a worse offense.
What I'm saying is it's not Herbert's fault. This team is not healthy this season. They just got Keenan Allen back, who's finally catching touchdowns for my fucking fantasy team.
And he's dropping balls in crunch time.
Yeah, facts. And fumbling shit, bro. Don't even get me started with Keenan Allen. But no, Herbert is, I mean, that's a bold take. That's just an absurd take. Herbert's fucking good.
You think it's absurd?
Yes. Justin Herbert is fucking
No, I like him as a
quarterback.
person. I think he's a good quarterback. But I think he is one of the most overrated players in the NFL.
I mean, okay.
The way he's spoken about.
That is,
which makes him a fraud.
I mean, yeah, the Chargers record would say that he's a fucking fraud. And all the surgical sixes I've lost because of that team. Yeah, I mean, I'm not
I
saying...
can't believe you're sitting across from me right now talking about literally person of interest number 1 that'll sell your soul in the 6, trying to tell me he's good.
Dude, it's just...
If you're good, you win games.
I've watched like almost every Chargers game, and it's Eckler stealing his tutties from them. It's the defense fucking letting up huge plays. It's Herbert not having really anyone to throw to. It's been a rough season for the Chargers, and that's why I'm hopping off the ship, bro. I'm done with them.
But I will say, too, on paper, that Chargers team should be competing for a Super Bowl.
For sure. They're
defensive
fucking great.
and offensive.
They're great. My boy literally placed the futures on them to win the Super Bowl before the season started, and I was like, that's a good investment.
I think I'm just still salty. I had to sit here in the sports community last year and hear about how Justin Herbert should be the favorite to win the MVP, and then watch him play and be like, why the fuck is this kid even in the conversation with guys like Lamar and Pat and Aaron and Tom?
I mean, last year he was unbelievable. He had like 40-plus touchdowns. That's why he's literally in the GOAT whale. Because I was
in the
like,
GOAT whale, selling.
This dude is literally him. He's
selling.
Him. And now he's selling. Yeah, so badly, bro.
All right, so you want to talk about some games?
Sure.
Or, okay. All right, because I was going to be like, is Tom Brady back? But I don't think he's back, so I don't even want to have the conversation.
Back. I'll let you know right now, Tom Brady ain't back.
All right, so can we clip that? I want that clip somewhere. And then put this at the end. Fuck you, Tom. No, I'm just kidding. Go be a dad to your sons and your daughters. All right. So Wagon Wednesday, we said we were going to go through, talk about a couple wagons. So my question to you is just kind of how you want it. Should we go wagon on the board in each sport, NBA and NHL for Wednesday?
I like that.
Okay.
I love that.
All right. So we each give one?
Yeah.
All right. So the Wednesday slate for the NBA, I'm going to be honest with you. The wagon, I want to see the Timberwolves playing the Pacers. But I know what this couch does,
dude,
with the Timberwolves. I know what the couch does with the Timberwolves.
Do not get me started on the goddamn T-Wolves, bro.
I know what this couch does with the Timberwolves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wagon, and I feel like I'm going to bless this team, because I do believe that this team has a legitimate shot to play in a Western Conference Finals, the New Orleans Pelicans playing the Pistons.
Oh, dude,
Wagon.
I need Brandon Ingram to figure
Pelicans.
it out.
But he will, though. He will.
I need him to get healthy because he's selling the GOAT whale.
He will.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Trent plays his goat whale for every major sport with all the best players.
Yes, and those who don't know what a GOAT whale is, it's a prize picks entry of futures bets, overs on players to do their jobs, essentially. And it's a whole season long. We got one for the NFL, World Cup, NBA, NHL, currently pending right now. And it's so much fun to sweat out and bitch all year.
It is. I will say I'm kind of pissed I missed out on it, because I feel like that would have been a lot of fun. But I'm going to go Pelicans.
You're going to go Pelicans? Who are they playing? Oh, the
Pistons.
With the point, or laying the points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wagon Wednesday.
Huh. You know what, dude?
I swear to God.
What?
No, I swear to God.
What, dude?
If the team comes out of your mouth
No,
that I
it's
think is
not the
going to come
Lakers,
out of your
bro.
God.
It's not the Lakers. It's not the Lakers.
Okay.
Dude, this team's playing unbelievable. It's going to sound like a homer pick, obviously, but they're playing a team that is banged up right now. I don't even know who's starting tonight, but I'm taking the Thunder on the road in Memphis. Whatever the point spread is, give me the points for the Thunder. They're playing so much higher than expectations this season. The team's clicking. My biggest wagon in all of major sports, SGA, is a fucking dog, bro. He's a dog. Give me the Thunder.
And I'm not just saying this. I was going to pick the Grizzlies, but then I saw they were playing the Thunder, and I was like, he's going to pick the Thunder.
The worst thing is fading the Thunder, bro, because you think it should be a free win. They're poverty. They're tanking. They're getting draft picks. They want to win every fucking game when they step out on the court, bro.
No, I love this Thunder team. I mean, I told you during that draft, I think it was 2 years ago, that Trey Mann was going to be a dog. I'm so happy when he gets minutes that he's been taking advantage of it every time and kind of working himself into that lineup. I loved him at Florida. I think SGA getting taken from the Clippers, I mean, that might have been one of the best trades in any franchise's history, to be able to get that kid at the value they got him at. I know we were talking about it last night where you were saying it was a donation to take SGA to be the MVP because guys like Luka. I think SGA is in that conversation. I don't think he's getting the coverage yet, but in terms of being able to step on the floor and dominate and will a victory, I think he's in that same conversation.
No, it pains me to say this because I love SGA. I think he absolutely deserves to be in that conversation. But after being at that Mavs game we went to the other night against the Suns, respectfully, I think that bet is chalked. Luka is fucking unbelievable.
I mean, Luka's
and I can't imagine what it's like to watch Giannis in person. I haven't seen him, but I assume he plays just as big of a role as Luka in that offense as being literally the Dallas Lukas, the fucking Milwaukee Giannis. It's fucking unbelievable. Actually, the Luka has his hands on the ball at every fucking possession, whether it's passing and doing that shit. He's open in the corner for
step
three.
Back threes are
Dude,
absurd.
he literally had campaign in a spin cycle the other night, and the crowd
dropped him, dude. He dropped him.
Oh my god, I was like, yeah, that moment right there, I was like, dude, if he's not MVP, it's gonna be Giannis. And I think SGA should be in that third spot. Obviously, Durant's having a great season. Curry's been balling. Jokic is doing fucking unbelievable things.
No one gives a fuck about Jokic.
Yeah, I know, dude. Nobody ever wants Jokic to win, including myself. But he's so fucking good.
He is good.
He's unbelievable.
It's interesting you say that because I tweeted about that yesterday. I said the difference between seeing Luka in person on the TV is 100-fold. When you see a player like Luka, like when you said you haven't seen Giannis in person, seeing a player like Luka in person versus on the TV screen, you realize how great a guy like that is.
100%.
Like where you're like, oh my God, now that I'm seeing him in person operate with my own eyes, there is not a single person that can pick up a basketball on this planet that could stop him on his day.
For real, bro. I have $500 on SGA to win the MVP to pay out $40,000. I made it a month ago. The odds have dropped significantly, which is good in my favor. But after seeing Luka, after watching Giannis, bro, Jokic, Durant, I just don't see how that bet's going to cash, sadly, bro. But I think SGA is such a wagon. Anytime he plays, bro, over 29.5 points, it is green every night.
It's going to move up to 30.5. It's 31.5.
I've seen it at 31.5, and he did go over that.
Wow.
Yes.
He's incredible, dude.
He's unreal.
All right, Wagon Wednesday, we move to the ice. Now, these are straight bets, but if you guys want to put them in a 4-teamer, you can for a Wagon Wednesday 4-teamer. But these are just going to be the teams that I straight bet on a Wednesday.
Okay.
And these, just with caution. With caution. I don't think you're going to like my
Oh my God, what are you gonna give me?
I don't think you're gonna like my Wagon Wednesday on the ice.
What are you gonna fucking give me?
It's the Oilers.
Oh my God, dude!
It's you.
Why are we going back to these bozos who literally can't close out games?
Because I'm gonna tell you exactly why. They're playing the Coyotes.
Oh,
which reeks of a plus chick play,
dude.
Which is why the Oilers are gonna smack. Because they sold the TFM.
Yeah.
2-teamer, other than the Suns. But now they have the Coyotes. You got to bang out the Coyotes.
Dude, you're going to take minus 286 Edmonton Oilers.
No, I'm taking minus 1.5.
Minus 1.5. Sure.
Oilers minus 1.5.
Jesus, bro.
Fuck the Coyotes.
All right, well, goddamn, give me the over in San Jose, Vancouver.
Oh, I didn't know we could do overs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
All right.
I love that over. Canucks game's been soaring over. The Sharks score at a very high rate. Timo Meyer in the goat whale for the NHL season.
I'm sticking with the Oilers.
You're going to stick with the Oilers.
With the
Oilers minus 1.5 in the over in the tuck me in game of the night. Canucks Sharks.
Yeah.
Dude, the Canucks, funny story. If there's one team in all of professional sports you will never see me lay a single dollar on a bet on, it's the Vancouver Canucks. And there's a reason for that. I was in college, 9-team parlay, $25 to win $7,000. As a college student, that's obviously a fucking sweat and a half. 8 legs hit. We got one more leg, and it's the Canucks money line going up against the Capitals, going into the third period, up 5-1. It's Mother's Weekend at TCU. Everybody's at the bar having a fucking grand old time. It was the Astros money line in the playoffs too. Walk-off home run. Canucks up 5-1 for the last leg. I get my card out. I'm buying the whole fucking table drinks. Moms are taking my card to the bar, getting these fucking fish bowls, racking up my tab. But guess what? I'm about to cash 7.5K
No.
on a $25 bet. All right, so we go to the third. Let's go to the third period. Bang, Caps score 5-2. I'm like, shit. Wouldn't that be funny, huh?
This is starting to reek of like when you meet the love of your life at the bar and then it just goes downhill like the last hour.
2 minutes go by again, 5-3. Caps bang again.
I'd throw up.
Yeah, no, I'm like, oh, geez, like, wouldn't that be something? At least we're up 2 goals.
Wouldn't that be something?
We got 15 minutes left in the game. Surely, we close it out, right? There's 4 minutes left. Caps bang 5-4. I'm like, hold on, give me my car back. Give me my car back.
Yeah, hold on, man.
I go outside.
Don't be tipping 20%.
I go outside. There's a minute and a half left. I'm pacing back and forth, bro. Caps fucking bang. It's tied. I'm in shambles, bro. So now I'm outside of the bar, sitting on my fucking phone, refreshing the score app like a bitch. No goals in overtime. We go to shootouts. You're telling me I'm about to fucking go up against Ovi, against Oshie, against fucking Capitals in shootouts, bro. I knew it was done. We go to shootouts. GG's.
Dude, I'd throw up.
GG's.
I would throw up.
Absolutely sick, bro. I was frozen. I literally felt like I had the worst breakup of my fucking life. I went home, crawled in bed, and didn't say anything for like 18 hours.
And then got that credit card statement.
And then I ended up dropping $800 at the fucking bar that night.
Oh, that's good.
A massive.
Vancouver Canucks, make it right.
That's an 8.5K swing almost.
Vancouver Canucks has $7,000 in cap space. Make it right.
Make it right, Vancouver Canucks.
Also,
I'll never forget that.
Funny little trick that my dad taught me. Vancouver Canucks backwards, Rivak Van Skunak.
What?
Yeah. He had a friend that could reverse every professional sports team, and Vancouver Canucks was always his favorite. So he'd be like, oh, the Rivak Van Skunak.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is such a bizarre.
The more you know. All right, Thursday Night Football. Then we'll wrap it up with the Prize Pick sneak nuke of the night. Thursday Night Football, Raiders, Rams. Raiders -6. This game is fucking vile. I'm going to be honest with you. Might be the first primetime where I have no problem not taking a side and just doing props.
No, give me the Rams.
+6.
Yeah.
All right, give me the Raiders. -6. Every time you like the Rams, they fucking sell their souls. So give me Derek Carr as a -6 favorite at home.
It's in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe.
Is it?
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. Hold the horn.
In LA, I'm a bot.
In LA.
Give me Derek Carr -6 favorite in LA.
Sure.
Every time you like the Rams, they sell. I actually love the Raiders now.
The Rams.
If you like the Raiders, I was gonna be like, all right, I'm staying away.
The Rams are so trash, dude. They're so poverty.
So give me -6.
Give me +6. Give me the home dog on prime time.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do the PP sneak nuke.
How many legs we feeling?
I feel like 4, but we just have to get it right. Let's be better. Let's be better.
Can we be better?
Let's be better.
Fuck.
Josh Jacobs over his rushing and receiving is one that I want to take because I don't just want to rely on his rushing. Are you comfortable with that?
I like it.
Josh Jacobs rushing and receiving more than lock me in.
Okay. Give me a fantasy score for Cam Akers.
Oh, I love that.
No, he's on my fantasy team, unfortunately. And he's been getting the ball a lot the last 2-3 weeks.
No, I love that.
Yeah. So I don't care how he does it. Just feed him the ball and get in the end zone.
Devontae Adams over receiving yards.
I love it.
Devontae Adams over receiving yards.
Feel like we got to take a field goal kick.
Okay. I literally knew that was coming, dude. The way this was like forming up block by block, I was like, that's hot. That's sick. Okay, here we go. And I was like, I know he's coming in with a kicker, bro. I knew you were coming in with a kicker. But I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But it depends what side.
Give me Gay over field goals.
Wow, okay. I actually love this.
Yeah.
This might be the first PP entry we've made, Sneak Nuke, that I actually love.
Yep. I love it.
I really like this one.
I love it. So Gay over field goals, fucking Cam Akers over fantasy score.
Devontae Adams over receiving yards, and Josh Jacobs more than rushing and receiving.
That's a green gob.
I feel like lock that in.
I mean, we always say this, and then it ends up somehow full fading.
This one won't full fade. You can put my life on it.
Are we the fade gods on the fade pod, bro? It's like it's gonna become an issue, and like I want people to know that like this podcast not us trying to be super sharp. It's not us trying to fucking sound smarter than we really are.
Bro, if we were coming on here trying to be sharp, you're on the wrong fucking show, dude.
We're just two guys who love sports betting, and we figured why not make a podcast and have fun with it, you know?
Dude, 100%. It's two guys that love sports betting. We love sports, and we're so immersed in the community that we thought this would just be super fun to do. I mean, I'm betting on uniforms. I'm not even shitting you. So if you're over here like fucking... If you want to fade the pod, you're good, man.
I would highly suggest giving a shot of fading the pod, because if you go back listen to the last couple episodes, bro, we're dishing out fucking fades.
All right, so we're putting it out there?
Absolute fades, dude. And we're getting ripped in chat, bro. Comments are coming for our fucking heads, and I love it. I love it. Keep chirping, because I'm about to go on the fucking heater of a century. So keep chirping.
And now that he said that, why don't you go ahead and fade every play that we've made on the pod? Because when we go on a heater, you're going to be in the fucking mud.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to be crawling back at the doorstep going, this is no longer the fade pod.
Yeah.
We're going to be standing
You're
there.
the fade god.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm just kidding. All right, well, there you have it, guys. Talked about Monday Night Football. Thursday Night Football, I really don't feel like there's much to talk about other than what we talked about. I mean, it's going to be a... Raiders fans, congrats. Your team's playing on primetime. Rams fans, you already won the Super Bowl. Why do you give a fuck? We talked about Justin Herbert. We did the whole deal. We got the sneak nuke. We got the Wagon Wednesday. I think that's been episode 4.
Done deal.
Thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate you.
We will be seeing, and can we just be better?
Yeah, we need to be better. We need to be better.
Fuck.
We need to be better.